right, guys, I think we are live. Good afternoon, friends. I'm Autumn Payton for WAFB Plus, just getting everything set up for you right now with our top stories. Let's go ahead and look at what the weather is looking like right now. This is a live shot of what it's looking like over there around Falls River. Of course, you know, it's been rainy. It's been a pretty wet day. Right now, it's a current temperature of about 60 degrees depending on where you are in your part of the world, but that is what is looking like right now. Pretty rainy day. Scroll on down over here in the 9 News website so that you can get a gist of what the temperature and what the rain percentages are for the day. You can take a look at that. All of that information is right there in the 9 News app. But of course, you know, we do have a weather video from meteorologist Jeff Morrow. Let's go ahead and play that weather video.
Rain has returned to our forecast, and we still have more rain to come as we go through the evening and overnight, as well as into the day on Wednesday and again on Thursday. Likely chances of rain both Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday, we're giving you a first alert heads up because we do have a limited threat for some flash flooding as well as severe weather. Here's the outlooks from the Storm Prediction Center as well as the Weather Prediction Center. So the flood threat on the left-hand side, severe weather threat on the right-hand side, both shades of green. So it's a marginal risk, lowest risk from both sides. 1 out of 4 for the flood threat, 1 out of 5 on the severe weather threat. So what we're talking about here is a localized threat for some nuisance-type flooding and maybe 1 or 2 strong storms in the mix during the day on Thursday. Let's time it all out for you using Futurecast. You can see we'll see off and on showers as we go through the rest of the evening and overnight. Heading into the morning start tomorrow, still dealing with scattered rains around the area. We'll continue to see those rains filling in as we go towards the afternoon hours on Wednesday, with a pocket or 2 of heavy rainfall not out of the question. So here we are paused at 6 o'clock on Wednesday evening, and you can see could be a little bit of a mess for the evening commute on Wednesday. As we roll into Thursday, we await the arrival of a cold front. That cold front off towards our west as we go into the morning start. So the morning start may remain mainly dry, but as we go closer to lunchtime and then into the afternoon hours, as this front moves through, that's when the threat of maybe 1 or 2 strong embedded storms could produce some damaging wind. We'll also see some pockets of heavy rainfall, adding additional rainfall to the area. So as we take you all the way through Friday in terms of the rain estimates, you can see we're still expecting widespread 1 to 3 inch rainfall totals across the local area, and that in itself likely to mostly fall during the day on Thursday. So that's why we have that highlighted flood threat. So let's keep an eye out for that. A pocket or 2 of 3+ inch rainfall totals not out of the question, but would be more of a localized threat. So some wet weather to get through over the next few days.
So that was meteorologist Jeff Morrow with your first alert forecast. But be sure to download the 9 News weather app so that you can stay in the know when it comes to the weather. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at what the traffic is looking like. This is I-10 at I-110. As you can see, the backups are happening right now. It's a little bit after 3 o'clock, so that is expected. As you can see, that traffic coming back towards Baton Rouge in that westbound lane is moving kind of slow, so be on the lookout for that traffic volume happening right there. You can always come on over to the website under the total traffic, the Baton Rouge traffic report. If you see our Johnny Ahysen, you are in the right place. He has his big smile right there, monitoring the traffic always. But come on over to the Baton Rouge area incident so that you can get a gist of what things are looking like. These are all of the incidents that are happening right now around the capital city when it comes to traffic. So make sure you check that before you go. That is what it's looking like. Here's another look at what things are looking like going across that bridge. So just pack some patience with you before you go. Now let's go ahead and get into some of our top headlines that we have going on in the newsroom. Let's go ahead and get into this one. So if you remember that story that from a couple of days ago, the suspect has been booked into jail. So this is a story that we have been keeping our eyes on, but the man who is accused of stealing an ambulance and leading authorities on a multi-parish chase before crashing has been released from the hospital and booked into prison. So you can see that right there in the 9 News app. We have his mugshot right there. You can go ahead, take a look at that. Our Austin Kemker actually covered this, but you can take a look at what things are looking like in that web story. You can see a picture of the crashed ambulance. So that full story is right there in the 9 News app. And of course, if any other details come about with this, of course, we'll keep you updated. And so this is a pretty sad case that we're also keeping our eyes on. This happened just this morning, something that we are still looking at, but authorities in Livingston Parish did sadly report this case. This is about a teen that was killed in a crash in French Settlement in over on Highway 16, but a 19-year-old high school senior has died following this crash on Tuesday, just today. So our thoughts and prayers are with the family and friends of that French Settlement high school student, but that is something that we are still keeping our eyes on. So you can read the details in that. And of course, something else that we just got note about, an investigation underway in Ascension Parish after a woman's body was found in a plastic container. So we are still trying to get some more details on this case. The woman's identity has not been confirmed as of yet, but it is believed that she is in her 20s. And so this case is out of Ascension Parish. And like I said, as we get more details on that, we will keep you up to date. And of course, in just a few moments, well, more than a few moments, but in a little less than an hour, Governor John Bel Edwards will be joining us. We'll be streaming him live, of course, but our Chris Rossago is down at the state capitol. He is keeping an eye on that. Of course, we do know that state police and Governor John Bel Edwards are having a press conference that we will be streaming, of course, but just come on over here. We do have that full web story up in the 9 News app where you can read all about what is going on with the governor. But we did see that lawmakers are calling for transparency around Governor Edwards and the Ronald Green case. So all of that information is for you right there in the 9 News app. And also, you can take a look at what things are looking like as well, because we do have that video like right here. This is that FBI review of the Ronald Green case. You can go ahead and take a look. That is that dash cam, and all of that is also in the app so that you can take a look at that. And that full text message that is in question, that the governor is being questioned in regards to, all of that right there in the 9 News app. You can go ahead and read that message for yourself. But of course, we will be streaming that. Our Chris Rossago is out there at the steps of the Capitol, and of course, we will be hearing from him in that 4:30 hour. And so that's all we have for today. I'm Autumn Payton on WAFB Plus. We're going to go ahead and send you back on over to Local News Live, but you can join Elizabeth Bowell and Tisha Powell before the governor's press conference at 4 o'clock for your 9 News headlines and alerts. Well, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful and safe Tuesday. Okay. Yay. Okay. You want to test out the thing?